Welcome back to Between the Rafters podcast. Alex has been telling me about all the shit he's been buying.
Dude, bought a new phone case.
New phone, bomb pop like a child.
Okay, this is
What are we in 10th grade?
This is the only one they had at Target that was for an iPhone 16, by the way, and it was pretty cool. And it's not dirty like
You went
my
to
old
Target?
one. I did. To get my TV. Well,
Do you like going to places
Originally-
and getting stuff more than like online buying? Because I'm a big online guy. Maybe because
Depends
of
on
my
what it is.
anxiety. Speaking of, I showed up. I had a big bag.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
a medicine. I was like, "That's my
that
crazy.
shit was like
that's
a
my crazy pills."
McDonald's bag. But yeah, no, it depends on what it is. Like, if it was the TV, because I went to go get a TV originally, so I'm not going to order that online. When I could just get it. Because so many things, it could break, or it could get lost.
I wouldn't order a TV online, but I would order every phone case I've ever bought was online. Because I mean,
Well, the last one I got online was lavender and dirty. Well, it was dirty from my hands, but it was lavender.
it also was busting out the side.
It was kind of busting out. This one's more contained.
Yeah,
This is child.
it doesn't look bad. I have to say.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's just a bomb pop. You know, I've never seen you eat a bomb pop. You know what I mean?
I drink frozen bombsicle, C4.
That is a good
It's
C4.
about as close as they get. That's the best one.
Dude, you know what I want? The 7-Up Ghost came out. I kind of want to try that.
Dude, a new Ghost came. The blue raspberry fucking Ghost came out. So
No,
good.
he had a C4. Nick got one the other day, but it wasn't a Ghost. It was a C4.
You gotta get the blue. If you see it, the blue raspberry Ghost, drink it up. That shit is.
Is it good?
It's so good. But you said, are we doing your thing first, or?
No, yeah, do your thing.
Oh,
I'm getting it
I mean,
ready.
I just have a little something.
I was working, so I couldn't get it ready beforehand. I got home like 20 minutes before you got here.
I just wanted to talk about a few trailers that came out that I seen, because we did skip last week. Some of these trailers came out last week,
Yeah.
but the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer came out and the Street Fighter trailer came out. I must say, I'm more excited for the Street Fighter. From the
Honestly,
trailers.
yeah, the trailer looks good. The people in it, some of them are like, why? I like the actors more in the Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah.
But the trailer does look better for the
It looks
Street
more
Fighter
fun.
movie.
Weirdly enough.
I think it's gonna be more of a comedy than the Mortal Kombat
I
one.
think it'll be like how Sonic did it, kind of. Well,
Kinda.
Sonic had to. It's a children's game, but Mortal Kombat 2.
Wow,
I hate how they strayed
This
from.
website looks straight out of fucking 2012.
It might
Holy
be.
shit.
It might be. But yeah, no, Mortal Kombat 2 just doesn't look as good as the first one. First of all, and it I don't know. Street Fighter appeals to me. I like.
Yeah. The Street Fighter does look like more comedic based, more fantastical. We're
Yeah.
saying Mortal Kombat's not fantastical, but
Yeah.
I think I will eventually like Mortal Kombat 2 more.
Mhm.
But like
Just off of the trailers.
the trailer was better. I have
Just
to
off the
say.
trailers.
The trailer was better for Street Fighter.
I don't like how they're switching from Cole. What's his name? Cole from the first one to Johnny Cage. I wish they would have just like either.
Yeah, but they do that in the Mortal
stuck.
Kombat games too.
Yeah, they do. I mean, but
Every game's actually the main guy switch, I think. Welcome back. We're back. Sorry, we had to cut there because batteries died.
But yeah, as I was saying, no, dude. All they had in West Virginia was Pepsi, and I didn't enjoy
Pepsi
it.
up there.
It's like it tastes flat,
It does.
even when it just comes out. I can't.
Yeah. 7-Up's pretty good though. Like if there's Pepsi products, I'll get 7-Up. I love 7-Up.
You loves just it. 7-Up is just
It's Sprite.
Sprite. It's just Sprite. Pepsi Sprite.
Yeah. But I'm okay with 7-Up. Story can suck my balls though.
Have you had the 7-Up cake?
What?
Yeah, there's 7-Up cake.
No, I have not. I don't like lemon cake though. Like lemon.
Oh, I don't like lemon
pastries?
pastries either.
I don't
honest.
really do that. I don't really like that.
No. If I'm eating like something sweet, something sweet. I don't know why I said- I'm getting chocolate, but it hurts my teeth. That might be a me problem.
That's a Damn, I can't do random stories. Fuck.
Well, we had something planned. Just scroll down so you get to one.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. But anyway, what were we talking about?
Peppers. Dirty Mountain Dew.
Dirty Mountain Dew. That's right. Oh, Swig. There's a Swig in
Swig.
mine. Swig is just the same thing. Just like you can get whatever
I have
soda
to
and
tell.
then dirty it up. I don't know if they sell food or just sodas.
I think it's like a Starbucks kinda.
Maybe.
I think it is. It's like a Mormon Starbucks.
I don't. But they don't sell coffee there. It's only soda.
Oh yeah, it's just Swig.
Swig.
It's like
I didn't know they had one.
It's like a 1950s fucking soda bar.
I didn't know they had one there.
Yeah, I didn't either. I did not either. But anyways, you had something. You have something planned.
We do have something planned.
I'll give you the floor.
We're reading creepypastas
Mm-hmm.
from creepypasta.com. We're gonna read one or multiple of them, depending on how short they are.
See how long they are.
Just see how long they are, because they could range from short as hell to Jesus Christ. I'm not reading.
Fucking Baraska level.
Baraska's like, like.
Baraska's like a
4 hours
novel, almost.
It is a novel. You can buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not buying Baraska because that's crazy. But I did read it. It's good. Also, I listened to it.
Yeah, I listened to the Creepcast episode. It's pretty good.
But I'm gonna read. So there's like 5 or 6 on this page. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read the titles, and Alex actually gonna pick it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna read you a couple titles. And see
Okay.
what you want. We got Sadie.
Okay.
We got. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
What?
My neighbor's daughter's name.
Okay. We got Bedtime.
Yeah.
We got It Lives Between the Lines. That one kind of piqued my interest there. Entrance. We got Memories of a Graveyard Shift.
Okay.
Of the Graveyard Shift. The James Curie film. Herobrine. We're not reading that one. We're not reading that one. Don't Let Them In.
Okay.
A Shattered Life. The Melancholy. What the fuck? The Melancholy of Herbert Solomon. And Mr. Widemouth. I think you've.
Mr. Widemouth.
Mr. Widemouth was a creepcast.
Oh, Mr. Widemouth.
And there's something under the
I've been
boardwalk.
called that. I like the
Between the Lines.
Between
one?
the Lines one. That one piqued my entrance, as
It
you
did.
said.
Entrance. Let's read. Let's see how long this shit is.
Is it pretty long?
Holy shit!
Is it a good bit long?
Okay. So there's a lot here, but we can get through as much as we can.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we're not going to find another one, so. It Lives Between the Lines. This is written by Simon B. Elsvor.
Oh,
Elsvor.
You know he can write with a name like that.
Simon B. Any author with a letter in their name, I feel like can write.
Yeah, like J.K. Rowling.
Whoa, she's kind of like transphobic.
Yeah, she is.
Like
Fuck
that.
J.K. Rowling.
Estimated reading time is like 57 minutes. We might be getting through most of this.
We can get through a good bit.
I think we've only been recording for like
Oh shit.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Yeah, we can get through a bit of this.
We can get through a good bit of this. 2 officers. Oh,
Oh, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
2 officers sat across from me in the living room. Their uniforms were sharp. Their presence was overwhelming. The older one, gray at the temples, opened a slim notebook, pen ready. His partner, younger and watchful, stood near the mantel, scanning the room like he could read me through the clutter and the faded family photos. Light came from the ceiling fan, spun off the older officer's badge, casting flickering shadows on the rug. He looked at me with that tired, practiced patience you only get from way too many late-night calls and not enough answers. So it's starting out like an interrogation.
Setting up like a little mystery.
Like something happened and the police are just sitting down trying to get answers. Not an interrogation, but
They're lost.
yeah. I opened my mouth, but nothing came out. My hands trembled. Thoughts scattered like leaves in the wind. I searched the room blindly, hoping for the words. I needed were buried in the cracks of the plaster or between the couch cushions. So something went down.
This kind of is setting up like, I forget what the name of it is, but it's an earlier episode of Creepcast where I think it's just one cop and one guy. I forget how it goes, but it's kind of the same setup.
Yeah, but all I found was silence. So something happened, and basically whoever the main character is going through shock.
Yeah.
I hadn't slept. I hadn't eaten. Something inside me was unraveling. I could feel it. I think, I finally said, my voice dry. I think someone or something is stalking my son. Okay, starting out good. By the way, you hear music. We have no music in here. Should I put on some scary music?
Oh, dude, put on some
I think we might need some scary music for this. Some like
put on some ambience.
Yeah.
Oh,
YouTube, don't come at me.
copyright free fucking Creepypasta music. Put on some Kevin MacLeod.
MacLeod?
How do you say it?
Who's that?
He's the one who makes like all the early fucking YouTube music, background music. Oh.
I kind of like this.
Dude, this is... Wait.
What? Oh, yeah?
I mean, it doesn't really...
It doesn't really help that
It
much.
doesn't really do anything, but... Kinda.
Stalking my son. That earned a look. The younger officer straightened. The older one blinked. Something?
Or someone.
He asked, a doubt sharp enough to sting. She was like,
Not someone, something.
well, I shook my head. Someone, maybe.
Oh.
I know how it sounds, but I've seen things. Jason has seen things. I'm just really worried. The young one's stance softened. The older one nodded, lowering his pen. It's okay, he said. Start at the beginning. Take your time. I nodded, my throat tightening again. But I began to speak because what else was there to do? Because if I didn't, who else would tell my story? So that's kind of like, now we're going into a flashback, kind of.
Okay. He's telling his story.
Yeah, he's telling a story. It all started when my son Jason turned 13. He begged for permission to start a YouTube channel. How did they know? I know what you're thinking. What harm could it do? Lots of other kids are doing it. Well, maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Maybe I just miss when kids didn't measure their worth in likes and views. Dad, Jason said, stepping into the kitchen, phone clutched with both hands like it held his future. You said I could be on the me. So when I when I turned 13. He kind of has a stutter based on this sentence. Yeah. Unless he's just like, Dad.
Unless he's like nervous.
He may be nervous. I looked up from the sink, hands still dripping with soap and water. He stood there in the doorway, stubborn but hopeful, his wide, pleading eyes locked into mine. Those same damn eyes he always used when he wanted something badly. Eyes that still had the kind of magic over me. Also, I'm dyslexic. This white words on black background is really helping me right now. I'm not even lying. I sighed, drawing my hands on the dish towel, already feeling the argument pulling at my ribs. I did say that, didn't I? I muttered, rubbing the back of my neck. He nodded eagerly, stepping a little closer, sensing the momentum shift. You promised. Like, really promised.
Oh, he has a stutter. Okay.
Yeah. God, I remember that. He must have been 9 at the time, his voice higher, still missing a few baby teeth. I'd said it just to get the moment of peace, hoping he'd forget and lose interest by the time the day came. I just thought. I paused, trying to find a way to explain the mess of fear and instinct that was already knotting up in my chest. I thought maybe you'd grow out of it. Maybe you'd get into something else. I didn't, he said quietly. And besides, it's not like okay, I'm not gonna do this. There's so many stutters. It's not like I have a lot else to do right now. I just want to set up a YouTube channel. Dude, you should see how it's written. Like, see how it's written. Like that paragraph right there. He stutters a lot.
Oh wow, yeah.
It's kind of hard to read. It's no big deal. That landed like a punch to my gut. He wasn't just begging for a screen or a username. He was looking for a connection, for an escape. Maybe even belonging. His mom, my wife, had died in a car accident when Jason was only 7.
Okay, that's where she is. Do we have a time period for this?
So
has to be 2005 or later. Because it used to.
It didn't give a year. No, it didn't have a year. Also, the music stopped, and that kind of freaked me out. My wife had died in a car accident when Jason was only 7. Mercifully, Jason wasn't in the car that night, but I was. I got away with a few broken bones and an elbow that will never truly heal, but that was the easy part. The hard part was still hearing the roaring screams of a metal colliding, wheels screeching, and still seeing what was left of her broken, twisted puddle of a face from time to time when I closed my eyes. That's not
God
great.
damn, dude has some trauma.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had done my best to distract Jason from the loss and the hurt, to help him move on and forget, to shield him from the pain. And after everything, after the quiet dinners and the restless nights, he needed something like that. Felt like his. I understood. All I'd ever wanted was for him to be happy. I sighed. Not sure if I was giving in or finally listening. Maybe both. Okay, I said, voice low. Okay, Jace. We'll set it up together.
Why doesn't... So did they explain why the dad doesn't want him to have a YouTube channel? Just scared?
Just like he's young.
Oh,
I mean,
protective dad.
Yeah, I think when he does the YouTube channel, he acts when he's 9, and when he's 13, he's like, you promised when I'm 13 I could have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
13 is very young for a YouTube channel, though.
Yeah, better than Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox is crazy, but yeah. His eyes lit up just for a moment. I felt like the weight of it settle in my chest. The terrifying power of keeping or breaking a promise. I had made a promise once before to my wife. That's tough. That I would always protect him if anything were to ever happen to her. I didn't understand then. I brushed it off. But now the weight of that comment haunts me. I helped him set up a channel where he would stream games and talk about trends, unpack things. Just do silly bits here and there. Basically
Classic.
Basic and innocent stuff. In the beginning, I was worried. Would he be hurt if he didn't get the attention and subscribers he hoped for? Most of all, I was afraid people would make fun of his stuttering, so he does have a stutter. That makes sense. Which had worsened significantly since his mom died, so I naturally monitored his channel.
Oh, like so he was worried about cyberbullying, basically.
Yeah, cyberbullying and just... If you don't get enough attention, you'll be like, do people not like me kind of thing?
Oh, feeling dejected.
Yeah. He quickly gained an audience. Not bank-breaking numbers, but he gained about a couple of hundred subscribers over the following 2 months. I saw how his eyes lit up when he talked about the content he was making and how many new subscribers he gained this and that week. The kid needed a break. We both did. And seeing him happy made me happy.
Can I just say a couple hundred at 13 years old in 2 months? We can't even do that in 2 years.
Yeah. Which made it even more disturbing, more heart-wrenching when one of his subscribers started leaving increasingly bizarre and ultimately terrifying comments on his videos.
So it begins.
It's very topical.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a random... I didn't know. This is a completely random...
Between the lines? Yeah. What is it called? Yeah.
It hides between the lines.
It hides between the lines.
The user in question went by the name Bonnie's Revenge. That sounds
Five
familiar.
Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, that sounds familiar though. Either an unspeakably cruel coincidence or something far more calculated. Bonnie was the name of Jason's mother.
Okay, I
That's
kind of
pretty
got
cool.
kind of got chills right
That's
there.
pretty cool. At first, Jason didn't seem to notice, and the comments, while eerie, weren't overly threatening. Just strange, unsettling poetry scrawled beneath his videos like digital graffiti.
Okay, it is a VR game. It's a VR 18 plus VR game, horror game on Meta Horizon,
Oh, okay.
whatever that is.
This is some of the comments. Play the game. Stay the same. Never change. Sitting in a dark, cold place, wearing no face, waiting for grace. I thought maybe they were lyrics, cryptic, maybe edgy, but not dangerous, until I read another. There's no escape from the cyberspace. This final resting place, humanity undone, waiting for you in a car wreck. Come see me. Come test yourself.
Okay.
The fucking piano hit at the same
Dude,
time.
I was like, okay.
Pretty fucking cool.
So some paranormal stuff happening.
Yeah, a mention of a car wreck. And the
mother's
and
name.
the mother's name.
I mean,
That's
we see where
pretty
this
tough.
is going.
Pretty tough. My stomach churned. Something felt deeply wrong. I considered...
Oh no, you can finish the paragraph. I just have a fucking theory.
I considered disabling the comments entirely, but when I brought it up, Jason's expression fell. His eyes were hollowed with a familiar emptiness I hadn't seen in months. There's so many other comments, Dad. Nice ones. Don't let someone ruin it. I'm pretty good at that.
Dude, you are.
I'm pretty good at that.
You're fucking reading.
Let me make sure that's recording before I go on, because this is good. I'm having a fun time. Okay.
Okay. So I have a. Should I say my theory or should I hold it?
Hey, do it. Fuck it.
Okay, I think. Now, if I do get this right, people are gonna think we pre-read this, but I promise we didn't. I think the dad has like some sort of amnesia from the car accident or something, and he's leaving these comments.
Oh, you think he's like a separate entity?
I think.
That he's kind of was like, I feel bad. I'm gonna make you feel bad.
I think so.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe like some brain damage from that wreck, or I don't know.
Maybe. He was right. Most of the messages were kind, encouraging. A few silly things from other kids, as you expect. Jason brushed off the weird ones, called it nothing, just some weirdo. I convinced myself it was probably some troll with bad taste in poetry. Something mindless, harmless. It was a cruel coincidence, I told myself. That was a big mistake.
That's a pretty fucking on-the-ball coincidence.
Yeah. For a while, it seemed the user had lost interest. Their bizarre little rhymes vanished. Jason returned to his usual self, or so I thought. Then I noticed the change. He withdrew. Drew quiet. The spark I'd seen reignite him was starting to dim. Then I finally asked what was wrong. He could barely look me in the eyes. The weirdo is back, Dad, he told me.
I'm sorry.
And they're talking about my mom. I checked the comments on his latest video again, and there they were. New messages. More explicit. More personal. More horrifying. Jason, it's Mommy. Can you find my face? It's gone, honey. Mommy needs her face.
Dude. I'd be freaked out reading that shit too.
I think my face might be somewhere on the asphalt around Breaker Street. Will you go check, Jace?
That's so fucked up.
JC, honey, it's cold. Won't you come warm Mommy with your strong arms? That's crazy.
Okay, no, okay.
That's crazy. I stared, heart racing, at the screen. Rage ignited in my chest, scorching its way through my bloodstream. I couldn't ignore or explain it anymore. This wasn't random. This was targeted, personal. It had to be someone who knew us.
Yeah.
The comments on the videos continued over the next few days. Deleting them did no good, as 2 or 3 more would pop up as soon as I had deleted the first one. Blocking Bonnie's revenge proved futile as well, because somehow they would unblock themselves just a short while later and make a new account. My mind was racing. It was breaking apart, shattering under pressure. Too many questions and no answers. Also, the second mention of too many questions, no answers in this reading. I don't know if that has.
You think we're gonna get answers?
Was it one of the kids from school, or maybe even a group of them? I saw their faces. Those smug little monsters with backpacks and sharp tongues. They'd always been cruel in that thoughtless, instinctive way children sometimes are. But after Bonnie died, after Jason's stuttering got worse, they became predators. It's crescendoing. I don't have to wait. His words had broken even further after the funeral, like something inside him had snapped. The pieces didn't fit back together right. Like he just struggled to find the right words. His voice would catch in his throat, repeat syllables like scratched disc, and he hated it. And those kids... Jason has crashed. That's what they would say to him. Being a fucking dickhead.
You know.
Oh, Glitch Boy's trying to talk again.
Glitch Boy?
Glitch Boy. The things they said, the laughter. I overheard it once and never forgot. It had burrowed under my skin like a tick. Rage overtook reason. Fueled by fury and a desperate need to protect what little I had left, I grabbed the phone and started calling every parent I could find in the school's directory. Accusations poured out of me. Demands, pleas. I was shaking so badly I could barely hold the phone. Some parents gasped in shock, stunned at what I would even suggest their precious children were capable of such cruelty. Others were offended outright, scoffing before hanging up. Not a single one offered any help. I sat at the kitchen table, phone in hand, heart pounding. I even called YouTube's support line, desperate for answers. The hold music felt like a taunt, cheerful, indifferent to the fear scraping at my chest. After what it seemed like eternity, I finally reached the representative. I explained the situation as clearly as I could, told him someone was targeting my son, harassing him, using his dead mother's name. The rep gave a long pause, then read from a script. Unfortunately, unless the comics violate our community guidelines with the include threats of violence, hate speech, explicit material, we cannot take direct action. We recommend using the block and report feature. No, you're not getting it. I interrupted. These comments, they're slipping past our filters. Oh my god.
Dude, what if... I'm gonna let you finish.
What you were gonna say? What if it is his dead mom?
No, I was gonna say, what if the fucking YouTube support guy started saying, Jason, this is mommy.
Sir, he said patiently, our systems are very advanced. It's like coincidental. It's likely coincidental. It's not. Trust me. My voice dropped. Whoever this is, they're using something your algorithms can't detect. Silence on the other end. Then, we'll flag the account in question for review. A waste of my time. I should have known. I sat there afterward, phone dead in my hand, heart thudding like a war drum, knowing that none of them had ever had the answer I needed. I turned back to the monitor, clicked on Bonnie's Revenge profile. There was no bio or links. Just 2 short videos recently uploaded. Face missing.mp4, butterfly kiss.mp4. That's the 2 videos.
Okay.
Face missing is crazy.
Face missing is a little crazy.
What does butterfly kiss mean? Is that like a euphemism?
I think it's a type of kiss. Like I've heard the word, like the term before, like a butterfly kiss. I think it's rapid. Oh, it's like. So if I if I was next to you, right, like on your cheek or something, I would be.
Oh, it's like okay.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, okay. The thumbnails were warped and grainy like they'd been pulled from an old VHS tape left to rot in an attic. But something about them felt wrong, charged, like the air before a lightning strike. I stuttered and hesitated. My hand hovered over the first. Then, against my better judgment, I clicked. This is pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie. This is pretty fucking dope.
What's the author's name? Something.
I'm not going back up.
B. Huvel.
No, it's something like that.
He's in his bag. The author's in his bag.
Yeah. I'll say it at the end. Near blackness.
Simon.
A static hiss arose, faint at first. Then came the flicker of movement. Trees swaying like corpses, sound like limbs creaking, twisted unnaturally in the wind. The camera glided forward, not smooth. Too smooth, almost serpentine across cracked asphalt, glistening with rain. The sound deepened. Baritone. Glottal whispers. Glottal. Glottal whispers layered like distorted prayers from the damned. That's a fucking crazy.
That's a sentence.
The sound deepened like thunderous roar. Baritone. Glottal whispers laid over. That was the same sentence. I don't know if they meant it, but that was the same sentence over and over.
I had a little typo.
Come see me. Come see me. Come see me. The camera tilted slightly, panning toward a rusted street sign at the intersection. Becker Street and Mulberry Lane. I froze. The same corner where Bonnie died.
Dude, I'd be so fucking freaked. I feel like I'm going insane.
My breath caught. Had someone been there? Had they recorded something? The camera crept forward until it hovered over something red, shapeless. Bits of fabric clung to it like wet skin. The image froze, just as something pulpy and disturbing human-edged into view. I slammed the lid of my laptop closed. But sick curiosity gnawed at me. That grotesque magnetism that pushes us to pursue things we know we shouldn't. I opened it again and clicked on the second video.
Why?
Do you think that whatever it was his dead wife?
Yeah, it was his dead wife.
It was his dead wife.
I think he's going down this rabbit hole way too far.
Yeah,
he's more into it than
that was Missing Face. This is Butterfly Kiss. At first, a black screen. Then I saw my reflection in the glossy, dark mirror. Drawn, tired, uncertain. Then came a sharp, metallic whine, like brakes screeching just before impact. It dissolved into gurgling, wet breathing, and then her face, or what was left of it. It clawed its way into frame, slithering across the asphalt before coming to a stop. It was pressed flat like a mask. Bits of skull. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Just give me a little chills.
Bits of skull were visible through the torn flesh, one eye socket empty, the other holding a ruined eye that twitched, watching. Blood oozed from her mouth. Her lips began to shift, stretching, trembling, and they pulled into a crooked, mournful smile. JC.
Oh my god. Why?
Oh my god. So just her face.
Yeah.
This is kind of topical because we were just talking about the Clayface movie.
Yeah. That's what it's reminding me of.
This is very body horror.
Yeah. Yeah. This is fucking
oh my god.
freaky.
Imagine clicking on a YouTube video just like that.
If we didn't have
Butterfly
these fucking
kisses?
lights on, I'd be shitting my pants.
Butterfly kisses? What are we talking about? However impossible, words oozed from her shattered mouth, thick and wet, gurgling through the torn tissue and broken teeth. They didn't sound spoken as much as bled, seeping out in its mangled slur. You love slurs.
Mangled slurs.
As if language itself had been wounded. Mommy misses you. Mommy misses how we used to draw together. Remember the drawings of the rocket ship house? You said we could live on the moon. And the one with the purple dinosaur who protected us from nightmares?
Yeah, this is getting too
too
personal.
The mangled face twitched again. The broken mouth formed a frown, as if someone had stepped on the smile and smeared it all over the asphalt. Jason, Mommy has nightmares now. Mommy is cold and scared. Kiss me. Give Mommy a butterfly kiss.
Mm.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh. The voice... You You got something?
The
before
fact
I
that it's
continue?
just her face.
Yeah, just
Not
her
even a
face on
head.
the road, dude.
Not even, like, no head.
just
Just
face on road.
It's like a fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the exact scene from Substance at the end.
Yeah.
Where the face is crawling.
blob?
On the ground. Yeah, the blob. The voice split, layered with artificial tones, an adult voice mimicking a child. Warped echoes of Bonnie's laughter twisted into something monstrous. The voice split, layered with artificial tones. It's
repeating again.
Yeah. An adult voice mimicking a child. Kiss mommy, kiss mommy, kiss mommy. Warped echoes of Bonnie's laughter twisted into something monstrous.
I hate this. I have to go back home alone now.
Then one broken eye snapped open, hollow and seething, locking onto the lens. No, not the lens. Me.
The fucking dude.
I recoiled. My chair toppled. My hands shook. My shirt clung to me, soaking wet. I felt sick to my stomach. My mind played it over and over again. What had I seen? It couldn't be real yet my eyes saw it, clear as day. A butterfly kiss. That's what Bonnie would always do with Jason when he was younger. They would rub their noses together and laugh. So,
like a penguin kiss, Eskimo kiss.
Yes. I don't think you can use that word anymore.
Can you not use Eskimo? Is that offensive?
I think that might be offensive.
My bad.
Then there were the drawings. How did Bonnie's Revenge know that my deceased wife and son had been drawing together? They knew things, personal things. Things no one could know, not unless they had been there, or unless they'd been watching, in ways a human couldn't. I couldn't sleep at night. My mind kept looping every comment, every flicker of Jason's fading light, every smile I had seen turn brittle at the edges. There was a sickness spreading, and I could feel it gnawing into the walls of our home. I had to know more. I had to understand. That's when I did something I swore I would never do. I pulled out Bonnie's old laptop, remembering the strange things she used to say. Cybersecurity by trade, internet folklore by obsession. Maybe somewhere in her notes something I could use. It was still there where I left it, wrapped up in a pale blue sweater she always wore on cold nights, like she tucked it in to sleep. I nearly walked away, but something pulled me forward. Curiosity or desperation. I held it like a relic from the life that felt unreachable. It powered on with a low.
Nice.
Her name appeared above the login and still and solemn. She'd always be private in her notebooks, her devices. Even her dreams locked away like secret things. The password? I tried Jason's birthday, our wedding date. Nothing. Then I remembered the line she once quoted from the play. It's supposed to be past, I think. The blood jet is poetry. There is no stopping it. It haunted her. It hunted her. She had told me. My fingers hovered. Blood jet 1, 2, 3. Click. Rejected, of course. Why did you put that in?
I put the 1, 2, 3 after.
Yeah. I tried again. I remembered something 17 came up often in her writing. It was the age she was when her mother died, her superstition, her silent totem. Blood jet 17. It worked.
Dude, fucking
Safecracker. Oh,
Mr. Robot over here, fucking.
The screen blinked to life. Her old wallpaper. A photo of her and Jason in the park. His smile, mid-laugh, her hand in his hair. The moment we never knew was sacred until it was gone. Most files were mundane. Work docs, articles, parenting bookmarks. But one folder stood out. Buried at the bottom. Little Lights. Her blog. I hadn't opened it since, well, you know, everything. Inside it were drafts, photos, late night voice notes. Then the blog itself, simply homemade, entirely her. The tagline read, Little Lights. Notes from the beautiful mess of being a mom. The first entry was from when Jason was 2. Her voice was warm and unfiltered. Jason just tried to feed a banana to the cat. The cat looked personally offended. Meanwhile, my heart nearly exploded. I hope one day he reads this. I hope he knows what a gentle, hilarious soul he is. Then were stories about lost pacifiers, Jason's fear of vacuums, how he said snoozle instead of snooze. Snoozle.
Can you hit snoozle?
How she hoped he'd never fix it. Notes on his speech, her quiet prayers that he'd find his voice one day. Then I found the drawings. She scanned dozens. A crooked spaceship with stick figures waving from the windows. Jason says we're going to live on the moon and eat marshmallows for dinner. Honestly, it sounds great. Another showed a giant purple dinosaur standing between a little boy and a shadowy monster. The same one the face was talking about. Meat Sore roars a lot. Protector of good dreams. Jason says as he eats nightmares and when Daddy's not home. Something cracked in me. A sob I'd buried for years, thawing slowly. She always knew how to connect with Jason in ways I didn't. This was who she was, gentle, curious, with a keen understanding, love, and interest in the people around her. Her voice and love for Jason poured through every word like a light through the blinds. When I closed the folder, I noticed another photo file had loaded off to the side. One I didn't remember seeing before. It was labeled Old Days. I clicked. It was a single faded photo. Bonnie in her 20s, cross-legged, at a cluttered table surrounded by wires and printouts. Beside her sat Evelyn, her older sister. I hadn't seen Evelyn in years. Even before the funeral, she disappeared. We were never close, but I remember thinking how alike they were. Both brilliant, intense. Where Bonnie's curiosity turned outward, Evelyn's turned inward. Cold, clinical, exact. Bonnie searched for ghosts. Evelyn built machines that might detect them.
So new character.
New character.
Introduced.
New character.
Evelyn.
Yeah. They'd once be inseparable. Growing up in din bedrooms, glowing with tinkering with tech stuff and codes. I picked up a bit over the years, but I never understood the projects that he worked on. Abstract tech talk, whispered theories that felt like another language. But then something between them cracked. Evelyn drifted. No fight, no distance. And when Bonnie died, Evelyn didn't come. Didn't call. She vanished. I never asked why. Maybe I was afraid to know. I stared at the photo, captured in some long-lost moment, they both of them laughing, utterly absorbed in whatever they'd been building. There was no resentment in Evelyn when Bonnie's name came up. Just a wait. A silence. But whenever I had fractured him, it didn't erase this. Not the love Bonnie's blog entries, not the drawings with Jason, not the warmth in her digital traces. Bonnie was still there, in this small lantern she built for Jason. Little lights, she called them. And now some monster shrouded the anonymity. Sorry. Anonymity and darkness she had found. I remember Evelyn's once joking that Bonnie had always been drawn to older, stranger corners of the internet. The forgotten zones most people never knew existed. At the time, I hadn't understood. But now, after everything, the twisted videos, the comments, it felt more like a warning. I went digging further. Eventually, I found a folder labeled Research Projects. Inside subfolders, past work. One stood out. The Temple Unknown Origin.
The temple?
Well, we're getting to like a cult now?
Yeah, this is like getting...
What is going on? It contained dozens of audio files, all unnamed, just timestamps. I clicked the latest, recorded, just weeks before she died. Static, then Bonnie's voice, calm, clinical, descriptive. The researcher, not the mother. I never truly understood her work. I never felt like I needed to. It was her world. but the words that now surrounded me, the words coming from my dead wife, frightened me to my core. And this is her.
Her audio.
Of everything I encountered during my dives into the early internet, those strange, beautiful, malformed corners of forgotten cyberspace, one sight still follows me, like a thorn buried too deep to dig out. The Temple of Screaming Flesh.
The Temple of Screaming Flesh. Yeah, they got some fuck shit going on here.
I think they might have some fuck shit. This this took so many levels. I didn't know we were going to be rating into the Temple of Screaming Flesh.
They're kind of losing me here, but we'll
It might come back.
Might have a strong finish.
It shouldn't have existed. That's not hyperbole. It shouldn't have existed. Not with the era it came from. I stumbled onto it sometime in the early 2000s while tracing defunct web rings and abandoned FTP servers. Sorry. I was chasing rumors of experimental net loss RTGs and proto-AI scripts. AI!
Topical.
But this was something else. At first glance, it looked like the work of a particularly unhinged HTML enthusiast from 1994. Okay. Frames overlapping frames, background GIFs like veins spasming under skin, and fonts jagged like broken teeth. So it's like a face made of
code?
Code?
We're getting this is like cyberpunk?
Yeah, it's like
shit.
Beneath the clunky retro aesthetic was an architecture so advanced it frightened me. Adaptive and integrative elements that weren't standard until years later. Layers of code I couldn't parse. Modular layouts and shift based on user interaction. Whoever built this wasn't just some deranged hobbyist. They were a pioneer, a visionary in the worst possible sense. Like they glimpsed the future of the internet and used it to build a digital altar to suffering. I had to schedule my interaction with it to guard myself. 10 minutes at a time. Spending more than that, I started to feel my mind begin to melt. The restraint it took to resist the pull. It was overwhelming. So like the website itself is like drawing her in.
It's like brainwashing her in a way.
The site itself was something to behold. The background writhed like animated sinew, flesh, and flickering cables. Veins pulsed across the screen, looping endlessly over warped images, maggots, writhing in eye sockets, slack mouths frozen mid-screen, faces that felt real, human, distorted, dead. You get these sudden flashes, images that felt like more like memories than media. Things you shouldn't be seeing. Corpses, yes, but not stock gore. Real faces, as if someone had scanned into morgue photos and run them through an art program designed to hurt. And then came the voice. Well, this is all. The first scary part, I still like the body horror more.
Yeah, yeah.
This is turning into more like a
just
analog horror.
Yeah, this like kind of cyber horror.
Yeah. Distorted, mechanical, but wet and trembling, like breath filtered through lungs full of tar. It started automatically. The moment you linger too long, always uninvited, always too loud. But the tone was what froze me. It hated you. I don't mean figuratively. The voice hated, not with rage, but with something colder, a predatory disdain. Like it knew what you were and found you unspeakably weak. It was daring you to challenge yourself, to see how far you could go, to see how much you could withstand. It described a place with no sky, no exit, a cold subterranean prison beneath towers of servers and tangled wires, where synthetic nerves fused with rotten skin, a machine not built for progress, but for pain. It promised a merging, flesh and circuit, soul and code. A violent union of unspeakable pain and despair, luring you with promises of an otherworldly otherworldly price at the end. It's giving me I have no mouth and I cannot scream.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I have no mouth and I'm a scream.
Yes.
Yeah. That's exactly
like
what
it's
I was
it's
about
trying to lure you into a
that.
torture chamber, basically.
Yeah, it's like an AI trying to lure you. Well, computer system trying to lure you into torture. Yeah, what you said.
Yeah. Out of academic reflex, I ripped the audio and began to isolating layers. And they were layers, dozens of them, some buried deep in the sound spectrum, hidden like secrets. I uncovered snippets of what I still believe to be real 911 calls, panic-stricken, authentic, raw. Children were crying and screaming, people begging, murders and mayhem forever digitalized and sampled into unholy union of complete and utter soul-crashing agony. A choir from hell. The deeper you explored the site, the more it adapted. It mirrored your habits, your clicks, your hesitations. It tailored its horror, like it was watching you watch it, reading your emotional thresholds, lowering your resistance, building your own personal hell. That's very, also, Hellraiser kind of. Like the personal hell kind of thing.
Yeah.
And pain.
Yeah, in a way.
I yanked the headphones off. My pulse thundered. What the hell had she been looking into? Why had she ever shared any of this with me? I felt so wrong for listening to this. My mind was racing, full of disbelief and confusion. Part of me wished I had never opened the audio file. Part of me longed to understand something I couldn't. Not without her. Not without Bonnie. Still trying to cling to my sanity, trying to be rational about all of this. I put away her laptop back where it belonged, hidden away. Every following night I hovered over my laptop, eyes flickering between the latest comments from Bonnie's revenge and Jason's hopeful, eager face eagle. Part of me screamed to shut it all down, to pull the plug on the channel, to protect my boy from the growing darkness that seeped through those comments. For murder would wanted to hurt him. The twisted messages were poisoning him. His laughter was less frequent. His eyes dulled with every weirdo poem or chilling line about his mother. But Jason begged me not to do that. Dad, my thing. This is good thing I have. Please don't take it away from me. I'm nothing without it. I'll make a good stutter. I just have to say. Before we go on, I want to get this. I would have liked it more if it stuck with the comments.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about the website.
I don't like
Like,
delving.
it's cool, but, like, I would have rather not have it.
Like her research stuff with all the website that tries to lure you in. It kind of lost me there. It's losing me there, but I feel like they'll have a strong finish.
Yeah. I saw fear lurking behind this plea, the fragile hope that still clung to those subscriber milestones, the fleeting moments when he felt like himself again. I wanted to shield him from harm, but I couldn't rob him from the only thing that truly gave him joy in God knows how long. So I let the channel stay alive, promising myself I would protect him in other ways. But that promise was hollow. This might get good here. One night after the channel's comment section was flooded with another round of Bonnie's revenge sick poems and messages, I noticed a comment that crossed the line between harassment and a threat. Jason, if you don't help Mommy's nightmares will be your nightmares very, very soon. Come see me in the temple of the screaming flesh. So the website is trying to lure him into pain. I told him we would simply have to shut down the channel until I could figure out who was doing this. Jason's face fell. His smile, breaking like a fragile vase shattering into cold tile. Please, Dad, I need this. Just a little longer. Look, all the subscribers, I finally put popular. People I know what to do. My heart was breaking, having to deny him the one thing that helped him grow and shine. If only if only that had been the end of it. The next morning, Jason came to me, his voice barely more than a whisper. Dad, they found my Instagram.
Oh.
His hands were shaking, eyes red rimmed. He held out his phone like it burned to the touch. Same username, same creepy stuff. They got his Insta, dude.
I'm confused. Did Dad let the kid have Instagram but not YouTube? He didn't want him to have YouTube.
I don't.
It's kind of
like
canceling out.
Yeah.
You know?
Like if you have
Arguably worse.
I would say so. I feel like you would get bullied more on Instagram than.
Oh, absolutely. If you're
YouTube.
posting.
Because YouTube, you can just like who cares?
Yeah.
But Instagram, you have to like be on. I took the phone from him, trying to steady my own pulse, and there it was, Bonnie's Revenge. No profile picture, just a single message in the DM request folder. Oh my God. I see you, Jace. Mommy sees everything. Find my face before you forget it. And that was just the beginning. Within hours, it was TikTok, Snapchat. Okay, you have all the social media.
Didn't want him to upload videos to YouTube.
Within hours, it was TikTok, then Snapchat. No matter how many times we deleted accounts, changed emails, usernames, passwords, or even used apps meant to hide digital footprint, it kept coming. Not always the same handle. It changed that at times to trick him into accepting friend requests. It preyed on his wish to connect with other kids his age. One day on Snapchat, Jason received a new video from what he initially thought was a kid from school. It was silent, shaky, filmed through the distorted lids of a phone. It showed our house, framed in the cold blue tint of early dawn. The camera lingered just beyond the edge of the front yard, hidden behind swing hedges, as if the person filming didn't want to be seen, but very much wanted us to know that they were there. The house looked different, though, through that lens. Smaller, exposed, vulnerable. A single light glowed in Jason's bedroom window. Then the other videos followed, like the ones I had seen on Bonnie's Revenge profile. Sick, twisted. Something no child should ever see. No, something no one should ever see.
No, okay, it's pulling me back in with the...
Yeah. Do you still have hedges at your house?
Hedges? No, I don't. Don't put that idea in the air.
No, Alec used to have like plants outside by the road, and his bedroom is like there.
You could see the light from the street.
His bedroom is like right there, so
don't put that idea into the ether.
Jason broke down. He withdrew, speaking less each day until only a single words came out. Even those were rare. The harassment had pushed him over the edge. I spent so long trying to rebuild him after Bonnie's death, holding him together, helping him move on and forget, and now it all felt undone. Worse, he wasn't just slipping back, he was unraveling. That was it for me. I had passed the point of harassment. This was a violation, a psychological ambush. It was a threat. That's what I told the officers who sat across from me. I'd done everything I could do. I could to make them see my son was being targeted. That this was a real threat. They stood in my living room with that blank, practiced look, concerned, masked by routine. One flipped through a notepad as I replayed the video on Jason's phone, grainy footage of a front yard, the camera panning to his bedroom window. That's recent, one asked. Yesterday, I said. Sent through Snapchat, same username, same tone. They exchanged a glance, concern flickering behind calculation. This crosses a line, one muttered. Credible harassment, possibly cyberstalking, could be spoofed, but the location makes it serious. I asked them if they wanted to take a look at Bonnie's laptop, but it seems the The part about her research didn't land with them, and they dismissed it, just like us. Duh!
Okay, maybe.
Might be bringing me back in.
Maybe we spoke too soon.
Maybe bringing me back in.
Maybe we're the detectives.
Maybe that's what he wanted us to think. We'll run forensics, flag the account, Bonnie's Revenge, right? And request platform data. I nodded, but their words felt hollow. Procedure, not protection. Before leaving, they offered a thin reassurance. They'd keep an eye out and follow up. They did. Days later, I got the call. Nothing traceable. No IPs, no linked accounts, just static. Whoever's behind it knows how to cover their tracks. Could be VPNs, deep web, AI generated, hard to say. Call again if things escalate. So they basically said, I don't fuck.
Classic cops.
I hung up and stared at the floor a long time. The silence around me humming like a power line ready to snap. The next couple of days, the house had gone quiet again. Not peaceful, dead quiet. The kind of quiet that tells you something's hiding just beneath it, breathing softly, waiting to be noticed. I was desperate, feeling increasingly hopeless. Jason cried in his sleep. Not words, not really. Just fragments, phrases, tongues I didn't recognize, strung together in patterns that set my teeth on edge. Things no 13-year-old should know. He mumbled about distant places where suffering was constant, eyes hidden behind veils, always watching. His voice hitched the static through a broken speaker, crackling, glitching, distorting. It was like he had become a radio tuned into a signal from somewhere beneath the fabric of reality.
He's getting
possessed. He's getting taken right now. One night, alone in the amber hush of the kitchen, I found myself holding Bonnie's old laptop again. I don't even remember getting it. I just found myself sitting there, hands hovering above the keyboard, as if guided by something beneath my skin. Guilt, maybe? Hope? Or something darker? Curiosity? I had to know more about what she had been looking into, even if the prospect of it was terrifying me. The laptop groaned awake like a corpse stirred by thunder. Its screen flickered faint and weak, like an eyelid fluttering against death. The desktop was cluttered with fragments of a life cut short, photos, recipes, letters she never sent. I went back to the folder titled The Temple of Known Origin and continued where I left off. Bonnie's voice again filled my ears. This website was an instrument of torment, engineered with meticulous cruelty. Its purpose was utility, but integration. A grotesque coupling of biology and code. It studied suffering like a language, dissecting every nuance, every threshold. It didn't simply want it to merge with us, it wanted to understand us, down to flickering pulse of trauma, the syntax of despair. I believe its purpose was to learn how to unmake the soul through algorithms, how to digitalize agony and suffering, to render pain executable in cold command.
Hey, we're back to the
website.
Cyberspace.
I want more body horror, man. Come on.
I want more, like...
Give me face.
Like, take more fucking pictures of their house.
Yeah. I kept going. Of course I did. Curiosity is an addiction, especially when you convince yourself it's for research. I tried tracing, following IPs, routing back-end calls. That's when the emails started. Garbled strings, glitch syntax, then threats, very specific ones. Stop digging. You've seen too much. You go back to sleep, flesh puppet.
Okay.
Flesh puppet is crazy. One day the site was simply gone. No archive, no snapshot, no DNS record. Like it never existed. Before it vanished, I managed to create a backup. A replica. Evelyn helped reluctantly. She said it was poking into something best left buried. She still walked me through the process, hands shaking the whole time. I think she understood in her own way. that this wasn't just data. Even if she felt it was best left alone. It wasn't perfect, a snapshot at best, a sliver preserved in amber. But it let me keep studying safely, or so I was told. So I told myself, isolated, contained, like keeping a sample of venom in a sealed vial. You know how that goes. It never goes well.
No.
Never goes well.
It's like keeping Conquest in a...
He broke out so easily.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So easily. Not the living organisms, but close enough to examine the patterns, the structure, the intent. Of course, it was never quite the same. The real site moved. It was dynamic in a way that this backup version couldn't be. That also made it safer to study, less intense, less potent, yet still ever devastating, especially into fragile, grieving, and desperate mind. The kind minds I sent it once to prey on. It was enough to keep the work alive. I still found pieces of original. I'm done with the website.
It's
the website. Go back, please. It still finds pieces of original remnants scattered across obsolete servers and forgotten directories. A corrupted image file here, a line of haunting CSS embedded into a blog's code. It's not a website anymore. It's a contagion, a thought form, something trying to spread. An idea that seems born from pure utter hatred. I still don't know where it came from. And with AI evolving the way it is, I think it's ramping up again, changing form, becoming something much more. The messages have returned. This time, they're sharper, cleaner, more personal. The method of harassment more evolved. Oh God, I might have made a mistake I can't recover from. It occupies my mind. It obsesses me. It scratches at my sanity like an itch that can never be satisfied, like a constant disturbance at the back of my mind. I took my headphones off, stared blankly into the dark lit living room. What on earth does this all mean? She mentions Evelyn again. She had a bigger role in this than I assumed before. Then I noticed something else at the very bottom of the folder. I stuttered when I looked the title up. Temple of Screaming Flesh Backup. Inside was a single link. No description, just a URL. I should have stopped there. Obviously I should, but I didn't. I had to know more. If there was anything that could help me understand what was happening to my boy. My boy!
I
abandoned my boy! I had to know. I'd go hell and back for him. If this were an inch of what he had experienced, I had to go there. I had to understand. The browser didn't open on this site. It surrendered to it. There was no loading bar, no delay, just a silent collapse, like something ancient and vile had been writhing beneath the surface of the screen all along. The light drained away, colors warped, display seemed to bleed back from within, as the circuits themselves were rotting. Then from the void it emerged, a spiral. Not a shape, but a wound, coiled like snail shell. Stitched together from the yellowed human teeth, veins, and cords of wet tendon, it pulsed faintly, as though breathing, as though aware. Around it, grotesque imagery bloomed, flesh splitting open, to accompany by agonizing screams, maggots swimming in ruptured eye sockets, faces caught mid-scream, real faces, real agony, digitized and eternal. Everything Bonnie had described but worse. It was all there. And then the voice came. Mechanical. Organic. Wet. Wet is... He keeps describing things as wet. It needs to stop. Then crawled out of the speakers, rasping like static, something deeper, almost sentient. This is... Should I do a wet voice?
Yeah, do a wet voice.
What would a wet voice be? Like a... This is... No, I can't do like a wet voice.
I don't know how a voice is wet.
This is... I can't
You sound like a smoker.
Yeah, it just sounds like... I'm not good at like voices like that.
You're good at stuttering.
Yeah. But like... Anyway, this is a temple of pain and suffering made by flesh and wires. Satisfying your curiosity, follow the path and see where it leads you. I should have turned it off. I should have pulled the plug, but I didn't. I clicked. Okay. It's been 4 sections of like the same thing to me. Like,
Yeah.
yes, it's a.
He's just re-describing what he described earlier.
He's re-describing stuff that I already know about.
Yeah.
And
Just
then
say
being
you-
like, I shouldn't do it, but I did.
I mean, I get why he's doing it to try to like fucking
I know, but like
get as much detail in as possible.
It could be cut down.
Yeah.
It could be cut down. I do think this is still a good story, and I like the way he's writing it, or the author's writing it, but cut it down.
Yeah.
Each click opened a new horror, but they weren't random. They were curated, crafted. The images began to change subtly at first. A hallway that looked like the one from my childhood home, but twisted and wrong. Pale, eyeless faces hiding in the shadows. A face in the crowd that somehow resembled Bonnie. The screams now echoed with familiar tones. Intonations that matched memories I hadn't visited in years. Regrets. Failures. I clicked again and again. That paragraph was pretty okay. The site learned what disturbed me most. It mapped my reactions, my hesitations, my pauses, my micro movements of the cursor. It fed on my fear, refined it, customized it. One page showed me an addition. I might be dumb here. It's idea and then shun. So
Ideation.
Ideation.
Yeah.
An ideation of the night I returned home to Jason without Bonnie. Not a memory, but an evil mockery of one. Jason's voice screamed and cried behind it. Small and scared, the sound looped, twisted, timeless, in primal agony. What happened to Mom? I want to see her. I want her to hold me. Let me go. I don't want you. I want Mom. The pop-ups returned, violent, hateful, no longer generic. This is text written on the webpage. You know this is your fault. You will never be good enough without her. You were not enough. You have failed him. Accept it.
Damn. Just dunking on him as a dad.
Just dunking on him. My hands were shaking. We've been going for a while here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay though. I'm in it.
You're in it?
I'm in it.
Oh my god, they have so much left. They have so much left, Alec. There's so much left.
I might not be fully in it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna finish out some of it. We're not.
We're
Gotta
not
be able
finishing
to
this.
read it.
Okay. We'll do a part 2
We
next
will
week.
do a part 2 because this is good, but there's so much explanation that I don't need. Because like I'm gonna finish this paragraph and then we'll stop. But it's like he explained, like, so he says something and then he's like, I listen to the book, and then his wife explains it, and then he goes,
He's just double explaining.
now I'm explaining it myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need that.
He's double explaining.
He's double explanation. My hands were shaking. I tried to close the window, but the mouse resisted. The screen felt sticky, like touching it spread into something in my skin. I heard the scream rising again, this time layered with my own voice from the old recording I'd forgotten existed. I could hear myself sobbing. Began begging Bonnie not to give up on us, begging her to stay with me. I remembered the argument we had just a couple of weeks before the accident. I had noticed the shift in her over the years, like something was pulling her away from me, some secret obsession. It had pulled the file from somewhere. Somehow, it knew me, it understood me, and it wanted to hurt me with precision. And that's where we ended. There's a good bit more. We're going to call this part 1.
Yeah.
And if
This
you
will be
want
part
to
one.
hear more of it, I'll probably post it on TikTok too because our TikTok's actually picking up some pace.
You know. Check that out.
I will post it on TikTok and let us know. And if Alec, if you want to do this more often, we might make a thing.
Yeah, a separate little side series.
Creepy addict pasta. Creepypasta addict.
Creepypasta rafters. Between the pasta.
That's our cooking channel. All right. Thank you for watching. Go follow us on More Beers on everything. Let me stop this. Go follow us on More Beers, TikTok and Instagram.
Not More Beers.
You're right. It's on Between the Rafters on TikTok and Instagram, which I might be posting some of the shorts on Instagram too, since Alec just died.
I'm slacking. I'll admit it.
He got a new TV and it was better than me. So
yeah, my $100 TV.
yeah, he got a bomb pop phone case and now he doesn't even answer my text. So
sorry, what'd you say?
Anyway, thank you for watching. Follow us and let us know if you want more of this.
Yeah, this
is
pretty fun.
I enjoyed it a lot. It was just Alec has to do something in the morning.
I have to be up early.
We couldn't do another hour of reading, but I think I read that pretty well.
You did pretty good.
I read that pretty well.
You were in your bag on the stirring parts. You did those pretty good.
Yeah.
You sound like the guy from It.
The guy from It.
The main guy from It. Billy? The guy...
Georgie's brother?
Georgie's brother, yeah.
I don't know what his name was. Anyway.
Yeah, me either.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.